Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? It's your girl. I was just shuffling the cards a little bit and just doing a little spread, see what's going on in the energy. I like what I saw, so I was like, oh, okay, let's do a reading. So that's what I'm here for. Cause I feel like it's a good vibe, so let's roll with it, right? Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, that's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. How y'all doing? Today is October 16th. It is 3:37 p.m. What's up? Alright, Spirit, what's the message for the collective energy in the house? What's the message we have? Oh, damn. Ascension. Self-explanatory, right? Ascension. Raising your vibration. Spirit. You are ascending, love. You're challenging yourself. You're taking the necessary steps to elevate yourself into the position that you see yourself. You know what I mean? We're always, working towards something, right? To a place where we feel like we should be, pretty much. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because it's definitely by choice. You know what I mean? It's definitely by choice. What's this message here, Spirit? Not being afraid to having to walk by yourself, able to stand on your own feet, stand in your own energy, self-sufficient. You know what I mean? And I mean that, to literally, like, you're able to take care of yourself. I ain't saying that you always got it. I ain't saying that things are always perfect. There's challenges to life. Sometimes we lose shit, our homes and shit like that. My thing is, it is the effort that you put in to regaining your balance. We fall down, but we get up. That's what I'm talking about. That's where the ascension comes in, because those are life lessons. And sometimes, not to say that we deserve those things that happen to us, but whatever those situations are, there's something that Spirit is pulling out of you. You understand? There's a specific characteristic, a specific trait, a specific skill that God is pulling out of you. Right? And it all will equal you being able to overcome obstacles. Perseverance, faith, prayer. Keep moving in spite of. Cry, get up. Yep. Continue to move. Keep your head up. Right? Focus on Him, and the outside noise will be muted. Know that you are worthy and that you can do better. If you feel like you should be doing better, then you should be doing better. You can do it. Okay, let's go ahead, Spirit. That's what I'm talking about. It's just having the willingness, right? The willingness. It ain't no manual. It ain't no guideline. It ain't no rules. Ain't no levels. I mean, but it's higher, but it's not like nothing that's written down, that's in stone. Everybody goes and comes. Everybody's on different timelines all over the place. You hear me? So, understand. It's at your level of faith, your level of your belief. Page of Wands. New opportunities, excitement, creativity. Aries energy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and ready, go get her. I'm ready to do it. Ooh, we got Twin Flame in the reverse. Came out in the reverse, and that little spread I did too, which is good day. Yeah, you want to explore. You want to a lot of times we just really want a feeling, right? Safe. safe. Because in everything that we do, I promise you, the ultimate goal is to feel safe where we're at in whatever we're doing, right? If it's a marriage, we want to feel safe. We want to trust our partner. If it's a job, we want to feel job secure. We want to feel like, people are not going to try and sabotage us, and it's whatever endeavor, whatever we're trying to achieve, especially if it's on a, let's just leave it there. But you know what I'm saying, right? We want to feel like we can do it. And a lot of times our environment isn't safe because our environment is not teaching us to go out and do things. And sometimes we're around a lot of codependent people. Sometimes we're around a lot of unhealed people that don't want to be by themselves. You know what I mean? They don't want to, so they attach themselves. I heard metastasize like cancer. You know what I mean? It likes it just and it destroys. It destroys whatever it is, right? Child, come on, man. And it suffocates, right? It kills all the live cells, right? I'm assuming that's what cancer does, because I don't even know that. But anyway, that's what Spirit showed me. Like it sucks all the oxygen. The oxygen we breathe in the oxygen for ourselves. Of course, I know that much. You know what I mean? And that cancer, that's like somebody coming in and sucking all the oxygen out of the room, out of a person. You know what I mean? So things start to deteriorate around you, right? And then you say to yourself, I want to do better for myself. I can do better. I don't, that I could say that for myself. That was my motivation. Is like I knew that I was, I wasn't the person in the life that I was living. How about that? Does that make sense? Inside I wasn't the person that I was living. Okay? The world. Come on, baby. Learned that lesson. Ooh, we had to learn that lesson. Yes. Completing them cycles, right? It's not even fighting against another person. It's fighting against yourself. Your mind and your spirit and your soul is saying one thing, but what's outside is saying something else. That's where we get it in that Two of Swords, that conflict kind of energy within ourselves. If we step outside of the norm, right? The narrow, I wrote that down. Narrow and the wide gate. The road that leads to destruction is broad, but narrow is the road that leads to life. And broad is there's a lot of options. Narrow is obedience. Narrow is, a lot of choices that we used to do. Those things are off the table now. So now you done narrowed your road, right? Now you done narrowed down your options to what you can and cannot do, what you're willing and will not do today, right? And then as you go along, it gets narrower and narrower. And a lot of people don't want to fucking let go of that shit. That's all. They don't want to let go. That's what this is about. They rather have all the options. They rather be able to do what they want and feel good. They don't want to let go of this, and they don't want to let go of the envy. They don't want to let go of the sex and the lust, and they don't want to let go of the drinking and the drugs, and they don't want to let go of, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, have to be by myself and sit with myself. I want people around me all the time. I want to go where everybody knows my name, because they make me feel like I'm somebody. But you're already somebody by yourself. That's where the ascension comes. That's where you have to step out on faith and trust that you're whole by yourself. That's only if your spirit's calling for it now. That's only if it's calling for that to happen. I feel like that's what we all came down here for, is to learn how to recognize our individuality, and not even that anymore. Because as I learned, with Jesus and everything, now it's just about recognizing who God is. Look, hidden enemy. You got a hidden enemy. Who's the hidden enemy? You? I'm just saying. It could be somebody around you. Somebody could have curly hair, green hazel kind of eyes, full lips, an Adam's apple. Yeah, this could be somebody that's a hidden enemy to you. They don't like your ascension. This could be the twin flame. 3 of Cups in reverse. You listen. You left the circle. You left the circle. Yeah. With this 3 of Cups, this could be 3 different people that you had to walk away from. I see Cancer out here. I think, what else is that? It's a feminine. And 2 men, 2 males. All right, 3 cups. This could be an environment, a circle, a social circle of friends. 5 of Wands. See what I'm saying? There's somebody that's very controlling around you. You with this Page of Wands, you have your wand. This is somebody that has 5 of Wands. This is somebody that's very greedy and selfish. This is an Aries. All right. This is somebody that's been. This is somebody that's been in a competition with you. This is somebody that wants to be seen as somebody that has more accolades than you in some way, shape, or form, because they got 5 wands, but they have a lot of animosity. They've caused a lot of conflict. Why they got them wands on their backpack, Spirit? And they got one in their hand, very defensive. I feel like what you doing like this is like you're not aggressive at all, you know. This is somebody that wants to beat you or win or some kind of shit like that. 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands. This is somebody that wants to. This is somebody that is in competition with you. They feel like they want to take some kind of opportunity from you. All right, this is somebody that interferes with other people's opportunities. See, this is that energy I was talking about earlier, right? This person that don't like to see people get ahead. This is somebody that sabotages people. This is almost like somebody that will, if you say you got a circle of friends and y'all got your own businesses, this is the type of person that will sabotage one of y'all's businesses and then try to do the same shit. You hear me? Take that how it resonates. And then try to do the same shit. And I feel like people are starting to see what this person, because they've done it to more than one person. Come on, Spirit. 2 of Swords. You know this, your intuition. It's like you had to keep quiet about, how this person, I feel like you know it with the 2 of Swords. I feel like it makes you sad. It kind of, I feel like you're disappointed, right, in this person's energy, because this could be somebody that y'all used to celebrate together. You know what I mean? Y'all was a thing, a group. Yeah, but see, this person, and if you decided that you wanted to, go explore some other areas of your life, this is somebody that tried to cause conflict. This could have been somebody that could have kicked you out the fucking group because you're not like them. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't control you. That's what it is. And spirits, and they can't do what you do. Whatever this new opportunity is that you're excited about, this new beginning, they can't do it. They can't take it from you. That's what they want to do. They want to take it from you. Like they always do. Ooh, like they always do. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. White magic. Look at this. You are protected. You are covered by the blood of Jesus and the ancestors. We got the Queen of Swords here. And then we got the 7 of Cups. Illusion. Somebody's a liar. Somebody's a liar. This person has been a hidden enemy in your life for some time. Could be a Scorpio. What's that? A Virgo. Feminine. We have an Aquarius with the Queen of Swords. What's this Queen of Swords? What else I got out here? Oh, y'all, I got Britney Spears. I found it when I was unpacking my stuff. I'm like, I don't know. You know, when I be doing my little thrift shopping, right? You come across little stuff like that. I'm like, they be in the kids section, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is Britney Spears? I said, let me get that. Plus, you never know what the energy be like. So, hey, anyway, so I was playing with that earlier. That was kind of funny too. I might pull that one because this one might have something to do with this too. Because somebody wants to be seen. The Empress as the Empress. Child, stop playing. Aries, Queen of Swords, the truth teller, Seven of Cups. See, this Seven of Cups this gives me that somebody that has a lot of options. All right, good options. A lot of good options. Yeah, you got a lot of good options out here. You have a lot going on for you. You have a lot of good things going for you. Queen of Swords, you speak the truth. You're a truth speaker. You're the Empress. You elevated, ascension. Ooh, come on, Spirit, yes. You've ascended. Listen, and you are sleeping well at night. You hear me? You are not bothered because you ain't got no reason to be stressed. You ain't out here doing nothing to nobody. You're doing and following your soul's, you're on your soul's journey. And somebody, they can't, this is somebody that's used to being able to knock other people out the box. But they can't knock you out the box. Listen, they can't create no injustice in your life. You hear me? They want to create an imbalance. They sure do. Libra energy. What's the Spirit? And this very well could be a man that's jealous of a woman. It could be. Okay, take it how it resonates. Spirit, is this a man or a woman? For the collective. It's whoever it is in your energy. That's what Spirit said. Take it how it resonates. All right, we got the Four of Wands. Could have been somebody you were married to. Had a home with. This could have been children, family. With this Three of Cups, y'all could have lived together, had a family together. Some way, shape, or form. All right? Intuitive Kev, King of Wands. Aries energy. You could be an Aries, masculine. Now, whatever the case is, you're no longer in the twin flame cycle. You completed that cycle. You learned what you needed to learn in that lesson, in that timeline, in that relationship, whatever it was. It's done. And there's somebody that don't like it. There's somebody that don't like it. They mad. They see you standing in your power. They see you. I heard cutting a bitch off. You know what I'm saying? You possibly cut some folks off. They don't like that shit. They don't like it. They could, people could have, turned their nose up at you, stop talking to you, stop including you, I'm hearing. All right? Yeah. In order to try to, this Five of Wands here, this is somebody that wanted you not to go for, somebody tried to bully you, man. Yeah, your Ace of Pentacles, what God had for you, you know what I'm saying? Because when we decide to elevate and we decide to follow, I must say for me, follow God, right? And, just be a good human. I don't have to, I have to. Sorry. But you know what I mean? I don't, it's all spirit, it's all energy, man. It's really... When you change the way you treat yourself and other people, that's where you will start to feel the peace of God. Whether you know who he is, whether you ever even prayed to him, whether you believe that you don't even believe. But I promise you, it's not just that either, because Jesus came here and sacrificed his life. God said, without him, without being connected to that boy there, that child there, nothing will grow. You will not be fruitful in any endeavor on this planet, in this timeline. So some could say, well, I'm doing just fine. You know what I mean? I am not here to dispute it. I'm just here to spread the word. And if you feel like I'm spreading nonsense, then please stop listening. Go on somewhere. Okay? Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. You are protected. This Ace of Pentacles is a new seed, right? You have a new seed that's coming that you can plant, right? To create something new for yourself. And not just for yourself, but, to share with other people, right? People, and you're going to come into contact with those people. Eight of Wands, baby, listen. It's happening swiftly. It's happening quickly. Somebody, whoever this is, they can't stop it. They can't stop it because you're protected. Whatever this union is that's coming, they can't stop it. Whatever options you have, whatever you've created, whatever seeds you're being offered to be planted, whatever new opportunities you got coming in, they can't stop it. And it's coming in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. It's what Spirit said. They have no idea. They have no idea. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? Queen of Wands. The Go-Getter. What's that song I'm hearing in my head? It's a Lettucey. I think her name is Lettucey. You could be an Aries. I said that. We've seen the King of Wands too. Queen of Wands. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're growing up. You elevated your energy. Some of you guys could have changed the way you dress, the way you wear your hair. You could have like become very confident. Maybe you used to be tomboyish, sweatpants and jeans and sneakers all the time. Now you're in dresses and, you're going places and you're doing things and you're rubbing elbows, right? Look. Karmic connection. Oh, who is this? Who's this karmic connection, Spirit? With this white magic, you're protected from some kind of karmic connection. All right, this could be somebody that's in your family that you are tied, like the ties that bind. You're bound in some way to this person or to their vine, to that seed. Right, y'all share the same soil in some way, shape, or form. Y'all came up together, I'm hearing. Take it how it resonates. Knight of Cups in reverse. Scorpio. I got nothing but the vampire, the energy vampire. Look at this shit. This is an energy vampire. This is somebody who used to suck your energy. This is somebody that only came around when they needed fucking something. You were their crisis friend or their crisis relative. Whenever they were in crisis, whenever they needed direction, they would come with little or nothing, right? I feel like you learned who this person was. You learned this person's patterns. Spirit what? The Hangman. I ain't never seen this one. And it's in reverse. That's fucking cool. You see how it says the Hangman is in reverse? So this is the Hangman. Yeah, you see exactly who the fuck this person is. Thank you, Spirit. That was ingenious. That was genius there. That was very genius, yeah, Kev. That was very genius. I like that. Yeah, you became very aware of this person and what they were doing, and knowing that they were coming in with these fake ass offers. They just wanted to stay attached to you. That's all. They wanted to be able to come and go whenever whenever they needed something. The moon, yeah. Listen, they wanted to stay attached to you. You hear me? You hear me? They wanted to stay attached to you because they secretly knew, yeah, you was about to, yeah, you the Wheel of Fortune. You the one that really be making shit happen. You hear me? You know shit. You know, you're very nurturing. You're very giving. You're very supportive. You lift somebody's spirits, right? And give them that to keep going or to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Or possibly even help them financially, monetarily, whatever. Emotionally, spiritually. You pray for them. You know what I mean? But they were fake. They were a hidden enemy. They only wore a mask. Right? They only pretended to like you, to pretend to fuck with you, because you had things, you could do things, you could help them with things, They could come in and steal your fucking ideas, Spirit said. Find out what you have going on and try to sabotage it. Wow. Wow. We got the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, and legal issues. Somebody got legal issues. Page of Swords, they spy, they watch you. They got legal issues. There's a King of Wands here. I don't know why he's here. Six of Wands in the reverse. Two of Cups. This is somebody that didn't have no victory with you. Who's this with the legal issues? The King of Wands, Spirit? This Page of Swords could have legal issues. Could be dealing with a Gemini. This could be a Gemini. King of Wands, legal issues. What's the legal issues? There could be some kind of legal issues that's stopping somebody from coming towards you, Queen of Wands. If you're the Queen of Wands, the Moon. You're the Empress. The Queen of Wands was the karmic connection. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands could have Gemini in their South Node. Very immature energy. This could have been the vampire. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, they got legal issues. Yeah, they try to keep it hidden in secret. The Two of Cups in the reverse, it came out on anyway. Came out on anyway. Okay. Somebody could be getting a divorce. Somebody could be married to a King of Wands. Oh yeah, this is a match. Child, get it together, Stacey. Damn right. Spirit says it's right there in your face. It's right there in your face. This King of Wands, this Queen of Wands. That in this karmic connection, that there was a vampire in your life. What confirmation? There go the heat. Two of Cups in reverse in the Moon. Yeah, they got legal issues. Somebody could be getting a divorce. Who? Spirit said shh, keeping it secret. Oh, they got legal issues. They trying to keep it on the hush hush. Ooh, Two of Pentacles could be around money. Three of Pentacles. Eight of. Oh wow! Because they got together to keep you trapped. They paid. Look, they collaborated to trap you, collective. And now they got legal issues. This is a couple. Yeah. Wow, they trying to keep that shit on the hush hush. This is around money. They collaborate together to bind you. That's what they did. They collaborate. They paid for it. Yes, they did. To bind you, collective. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, child. They paid somebody. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody that does that work. Somebody that does that work. Yes, they did. Yep, they sure did. Yes, they did. Look, there you go. That's him. That's a job. That him job. That him job. Yeah, they did. They got together. Yeah, they tried to stop you. They was jealous of you. That's your hidden enemy. This Queen of Wands. Yep, karmic connection. You was in a karmic connection with this person. You realized that this person was just feeding off of your energy, off of you. Yeah, if this was somebody that was close to you, that you shared, like your life with, your stories or information, your relationships, what you got going on. Oh my God, that this person was everything you tell them. This person would go get work done on it. I promise you. Yep, and now whoever they in a communication with, look at this. Emotional manipulator. Innocence. This is somebody that could have traumatized you as a child. Yeah, your innocence, your purity. Somebody was jealous of you. Wow, this could be a sibling. This could be a parent. Take it how it resonates. This is somebody you definitely, you were not stuck about this person. This person might have thought you didn't know what was going on, but you seen every fucking thing. You could have been the Page of Swords. With the Hangman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Page of Swords is a student. So you learned a lot. You learned a lot by just watching this person's patterns, and what they were fucking doing. You realize this person didn't give a shit about you. You realize that this person had no love for you. I ain't gonna make it listen. I can't make that shit up. You realize this person had no love for you. None. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take high. They might need something from you now, though. Six of Pentacles. I feel like you gave a lot to this person. I feel like you did. The Sun. Ooh-wee. The Star. They try to keep you hidden, collective. They try to keep you hidden. Wow. It's like somebody was trying to... Somebody knew that you was a star as a fucking kid. That's what I'm hearing. Knight of Wands in reverse. Innocence. You was a star as a fucking kid. Somebody. This is somebody that was in your family. Somebody that grew up with you, that watched you grow up. Well, y'all lived in the same home. Y'all had to have lived together. All right, I'm adamant about that. Y'all had to have lived together. Went to school together. Somebody watched you separate from the pack. Somebody knew that somebody knew as a child that you had gifts, that you were going to go far, that you had ambition, you had a fire about you. You were smart as a fucking whip with this Page of Swords, I promise. And with this Gemini energy here, with this Page of Swords, it's giving me the energy like you had to keep your shit, keep it hidden because of this person. Because you learn how to keep, you had to learn this person. With the Hangman in reverse, I still can't get past that Hangman in reverse. I love that shit. the way he did that. That's dope. Anyway, so this person didn't want you to, they tried to keep you hidden. They were jealous of you. Because this is somebody, I'm telling you, this is somebody that has blocked a lot of opportunities for you. With that Five of Swords. Oh yeah. They've taken a lot of things from you. They've interfered in a lot of opportunities for you. And now, whatever they got going on is falling apart, and they want to keep it secret. They want to keep it secret. Or they could have been the reason that you could have broken off a relationship, a divorce came about. Either there's a divorce that's going on, they want to keep it secret, or you're going to find out that this person has something to do with the divorce that you had. Okay, because this was something that they did not want you to have. I'm telling you, this person has been taken from you since you for a very long fucking time. All right, you separated yourself from this energy. You separated. You have moved. You have moved. You're not even on the same timeline as this person anymore because you're ascending. You know, you decided to go in a new direction, and you narrowed that road too because there's some things that you cut out of your life that you no longer do. So that narrows the path. That narrows the path for these motherfuckers to get on too. You heard? They think that you're on this wide path and you still dealing with all these different fucking things. But no, so you don't cut all that shit out. You're on a narrow path. You hear me? What we got, Brittany? What we got here? The rebel. Child, listen. You the rebel. You the rebel. Or this person could be a rebel. Either way, somebody's going off the beaten path, right? You're doing your own thing. And you learn some lessons. You learn that you're very intuitive. I'm going to say that. I know you're the Empress out here. Essentially, yeah, you're very intuitive. And you possibly as a child you had, or even, you just had, when you have to learn people. You watch people. I like to call it grace sometimes. You give them grace, you see what they did, but you don't want to just cut the whole fucking relationship off because somebody did some dumb shit, right? You want to, believe that, because sometimes you don't know people and you try, and people test you. You try to see, can I really trust this motherfucker to have this person around in my home? You know what I mean? You gotta get to know people, and sometimes people come off with the brick wall up, right? Or they try to test you, see how they gonna fuck with you, right? So yeah, so that's where you be like, okay, I know we don't really know each other, so I'm gonna give them that grace. You know what I'm saying? But how much grace can you give a person until, what the fuck? Like I said, they don't took your whole everything from you. You know what I mean? Because you think, they don't mean no harm. They just, yeah, they did. Because there was the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. They had no love for you. We have the Seeker. Yeah. Some of y'all could be seekers. What's this? The bubblegum Brit. We got the bubblegum Brit out here. We got the Cuspers. Some of you guys could be Cuspers. All right. And then we got the Living Legend. Oh, wow. Okay. Bubblegum Brit, the Seeker, the Angel, right? The Rebel. You do things different. You're very innocent. You're a kind, spirited person, right? You're cute. You could look young for your age with the bubblegum Brit, right? You could, you could be born in the 60s, all right, with milkshakes and shit. So some of you guys could be of age. And then we got the Cusper. Your birthdays, your zodiac signs could be cusp, right? Aries, Taurus, the Living Legend. Listen, you're making a name for yourself. That's what you're doing. Listen, showstopper. Can't make it up. You're making a name for yourself out here, You're doing what your soul is calling you to do. Somebody didn't want you to have that, man. They didn't. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's been sabotaging you for some time. But you peeped it. You knew what was going on, Yeah. You guys really have a childlike energy about you. I can tell with the Seeker, the bubblegum Brit. And with the Cusp, this is giving me, people don't understand that you have two sides to you, just like everybody does, right? You may look innocent, right? But listen, you're really, really a fucking, a space princess. Listen, you're very intuitive. You're smart and you're well beyond the knowledge of just the 3D. You hear me? Some people could, with the fairy, come on, stop playing with me. Look at this. The Mother. This one, I seen this one. This is the one that really got me. You see that? Because it says on her, I have the golden ticket. Somebody thought you was their golden ticket. You hear me? Somebody tried to control you. This could even be a parent. Okay? Take that how it resonates. Record breaker. You breaking records out here. You out here breaking records. You're doing shit different, you know. You're breaking generational curses, I'm hearing. You're going in your own way. How you gonna know if you don't try, right? I think... 40 minutes already? Look, we got the world here. Let me just pull a couple of these. I'll pull a couple of these tattoo tarot. Spirit, what's the message here? What can the collective walk away with here, Spirit? Please and thank you. You out here breaking records. Yeah, breaking glass ceilings, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Come on now. What we got here? The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, this could be a communicator. Adolescence. Growing up. Six of Pentacles. I don't know why this always gives me sleight of hand. Exchange. Knight of Swords. Communication, exchange. What's the Spirit? We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Sleight of hand. Somebody could have, with this Knight of Swords, he has a sword down, so that means he ain't saying nothing. He kept quiet about something. Somebody could have kept quiet about an exchange of some kind of money. All right. Seven of Cups, you were not in the equation. You were left out of the loop. You were not an option. So this is giving me like this was done behind the scenes. What's the Spirit? Knight of Swords. I don't know why I'm hearing like ain't got nothing to do with me. Or somebody could have taken some money from someone in order to do something, you know, to like for you not to be an option. Page of Wands. Wow. Yeah, somebody could have paid somebody not to deal with you. Eight of Cups, look. Yep, to walk away from you, to confuse you. The Lovers, I can't make it up. Yep, somebody paid somebody to turn their back on you. Not to consider you. Yeah, no opportunity with you. Yeah, what we got here? The Knight of Cups. Look at this shit. Somebody wanted them to treat you like they treat you, like they treated you. You hear me? Somebody took some money to do that. So that's their shallow ass. Look, Four of Wands. Yep, they took the loot. They took the bait. Yep, Two of Swords. They took it. They took it. This was a lover. Yep. And they kept quiet about it. Yep, there goes your strength card, baby. You were strong. No, you got over this shit. Yeah, this definitely could have been a home that was torn down, destroyed. Ten of Wands. Look at that in the reverse. That's coming back to somebody. Whatever the magic, whatever energy they've been doing. Oh, we already know that because they getting a divorce and they trying to keep that shit quiet. Queen of Cups in reverse. I can't make it up. Somebody's going through what they did to you. Yes, they are. The Three of Cups in the fucking reverse. Yes. If this was a group of people that did this, that collaborated, because we already seen that with the Three of Pentacles over here. Yeah, they all going through it. They all going through it. Yes, sir. Your strength is unmatched, Spirit said. You got this out of this world kind of energy. It's too high for them. It's too high for them. They can't even think like you think. You hear me? This is what I'm talking about. So your mind ain't on the shit that their mind's on. So when they out here throwing this crazy shit, what's this? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Listen, somebody tried to take your shit, but you worked for. Stop playing by causing you some kind of heartbreak. But you didn't fall out. You didn't give up. The Empress, stop playing with me. You out here again, girl. You didn't let that shit, take you out. No, you didn't. You took that and you planted new seeds. That's what you did. You got to understand that you are whole by yourself. When people leave, yeah, that shit hurts. Of course it does. But what you supposed to do? I remember I gave up on myself in the past, but I don't now no longer. No. That ain't no fucking option. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you motherfuckers out here, that's what they waiting for. Cause you ain't sleep. You know exactly what the fuck's going on. Queen of Pentacles. You know exactly what's going on. You're good. Look, the King of Swords. What is this? Justice. The Five of Wands. Listen. This is it. Remember, I told you this is somebody that's been attacking all your shit. Everything you've been trying to do. Even, look, with the snake, right? Oh, man, this somebody's been sending all kind of shit your way. You hear me? Trying to stop your elevation. Yes, sir. Two of Swords. Choices. Child, listen. Who, baby. You had a choice. And what was that choice, baby? Close this shit out. That's what you did. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And they didn't see that coming. They didn't see that coming. Queen of Cups in reverse. They didn't see that coming. King of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't see that coming. I'm telling you, there's a couple that's going through and they trying to keep that shit secret. They trying to keep it hidden because you know what? They did that to somebody else. They did. They caused a lot of pain for somebody else. And now they don't want people to know. They don't want people to know that they going through it or they trying to keep it hidden from you, collective. Take it how it resonates. Deuces. Y'all stay up now.